At Tomorrow Today, our latest research is on the issue of leading difference differently. That might sound like a strange way to talk about the topic of diversity and inclusion, but let me explain. For many organizations, the first issue of diversity and inclusion is actually a compliance issue. Maybe you live in a country where the government requires you to have a certain percentage of diversity, whether it's gender or culture or even generations. And many organizations get stuck at that level. They just stick on ticking the boxes, making sure that everything looks okay. Of course, we must go beyond that, and most companies realize that there is a social transformation imperative, that we need to make sure that people who have been underrepresented in our organizations in the past are now well represented. And that's a good thing, but it's often thought of as just being a good thing. We don't think of it as a business imperative, or even more than an imperative, we don't think of it as a business competitive advantage. And that is really what leading difference differently is about. It's about changing our mindset about how we think about diversity. It's no longer an issue to be dealt with. It's no longer just a thing to add to our list of things to do. And it's no longer just a social good. It's actually a business competitive advantage. And you get to that not by focusing more on diversity as an issue. You get to that by leading difference differently. Changing your mindset around what diversity actually is, changing your heart about what it is that you're trying to achieve, and making sure that you set your organizational structures up in such a way that you get the real benefits of diversity. We'd love to show you how to do this, and we'd love to introduce you to leading difference differently.